Okay, we are back. Continuing Ace Attorney 3. We are going to look, go back through these and find out where the contradiction is. I didn't know that so, it's out of country till last year. Didn't know you the victim until after college at Eagle Mountain. No reason to want to hurt a police officer. Grudge. I like those wearing a scarf. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think they should be necessary. It's kind of interesting that this statement got smashed in between here, so now this is just like a weird, because these thoughts are connected, and there's another statement in the middle now. Okay, so I think only grudge, and I certainly don't have a reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant. It's probably this. Oh, it's 100% this. I already know exactly what the wait, no. I was gonna say it with the note, but I just remember they don't know that she's Dahlia Hawthorne yet, so we can't do that. Okay, so I didn't know either.
Wait, is that scarf even white? It looks blue.
No, they commented on that it wasn't quite a white scarf. But yeah, it is blue. I guess that's all she had. Let's see. So, what do we have? Stabbed with a knife in the back. Map bridge. Yes. Being by the witness, bridge unchanged for 5 years. Oh yeah, lost it. Until the year before what? I'm gonna go back through this real quick. Living outdoors. Who wants college hiking club? Okay. Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm not sure what it wants us to do here. Been to Eagle Mountain. College, yeah, okay. Police officer. I don't think I'm saved yet. I'm gonna save here. Anyway, I'm gonna try the scarf here. I don't think this is the answer, but oh my god, there's no way that okay, if this is the answer, I don't know why it's the answer. That was just a weird hunch I had.
Because the scarf isn't white.
Well, that's why I was thinking about it. But that's already been discussed. But
I mean, I kind of forgot about that. But
yeah. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. Okay, so the thing is, they're going to say that the scarf in the picture is white. But the photo's in black and white. So
yeah.
I don't know. You're talking about this scarf right here, right? Oh, sorry. You're talking about this scarf right here, eh? Yes, that's it. Scarf the policewoman was wearing. I mean, I guess it doesn't look like that because that's like a darker blue, so it show up darker in the picture.
Maybe, but still, I don't think
Make the pictures color
they'd
if you
expect
want
you
to
to
do
catch
color
on to
related stuff.
that.
That's not. If you're gonna do color related stuff, make the pictures color. Come on, game. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Or make the scarves have different patterns. That's the way a colorblind person could actually have solved this puzzle. White. This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. Not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Sorry, but not this time. When it's just confirmed, this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for the. There's only one explanation for
Oh, I think I know what they're getting at. It's like if the note, like she wouldn't have, well, actually no, they already presented the note as evidence. So
yeah, we've talked about it already.
said
We had the whole conversation about how he had to use identification because he didn't remember her face. We've acknowledged this already. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is, oh, has she just not seen the scarf? Is that all it is?
Maybe. So then you would need to present the scarf again. I mean, we presented the scarf as evidence in the court, so she would have seen. Because yeah, that's what my line of thinking was: is she didn't see one or the other, so she wouldn't have known.
I'm guessing she hadn't seen the scarf, so she just assumed it was white based on the note. Okay, so what they're basically saying is she didn't know because she wasn't in the court when Gumshoe was the witness when we were talking about the scarf the first time.
Yeah.
So when we talked about the scarf the first time and pointed out the scarf wasn't actually white, she wasn't here. So she wouldn't have known that. She assumed the scarf was white based on us discussing the note. Because she hadn't actually seen the scarf. That we found.
Yeah.
Or also, if she was there, because the assumption is that's her.
Yeah.
So if that's her, she was wearing a white scarf. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna present the note. I'm sure that's the answer.
Yeah, let's see.
Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never. It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that. What do you mean? This note shows Mr. Falls' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf?
So, my issue
so
with
then,
this...
okay, so then she... Because I thought the note... You see, my understanding was I thought the note was presented with her in the court. So that's why I'm like... I was thinking initially that, oh, if she didn't see the note, then she wouldn't have known that it was supposed to be white. But then I'm thinking...
We have presented the note.
Yeah,
we have presented the note with her in court. We presented it literally one of the last things. Because we had to present it to prove that...
Yeah, then we had the whole conversation. Yeah, that there was a discrepancy. Yeah, so
yeah. So then my whole thing with this is like, I feel like they're trying to, because we only have like 4 pieces of evidence for this case, or 6 pieces of evidence for this case. So we're using the same piece of evidence over and over again. But it just feels like they're relying too heavily on too few pieces of evidence to do a bit to do this whole, you shouldn't have been able, you shouldn't
Unless-
have known about this, or you shouldn't have seen this. Because we
Unless
presented this
maybe-
note.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they're going with the exact wording of what we say. So when we present the evidence, it's not we're showing everyone the evidence. It's we point
the
out
note
a
said,
point.
like, yeah, the note said, oh, wear a scarf. And then I guess it just wasn't blatantly said in the court out loud.
Yeah, which
White scarf. I think
this isn't
I just
the
wasn't
first
paying
time,
attention to
yeah,
that.
I think so, and I think this is not the first time these games have done this, but I really don't like it when they do this. If when I present the evidence, I'm going to assume that everyone in the room knows the evidence that I'm presenting.
Yeah, like all
I'm showing
aspects
them.
about it, what's written, everything.
Everyone should be reading the note, but they're going by the wording said when I present it. I don't like it when these games do that.
That's so confusing. Yeah, because again, then I was under the under the assumption, oh wait, like was she not aware that it was supposed to be white, like what, or rather, like she wasn't supposed to be aware that was supposed to be white,
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, witness, you knew what this note said, and it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster. No. Order, order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, the witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person?
That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Figured it out, kid.
Yup. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? Never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name right there. What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Faye must be desperate. She's trying to bring the dead back to life.
Dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
You said she was killed. But was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago. When she fell off of Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River.
I just need to step away for a second.
Oh, yep, no problem. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are.
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying.
But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What?
Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3 alarm fire. Unless you can tie all loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit and run arsonist.
I I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Hmm. But just who are you anyway? I'm...
Didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say anything anymore, witness.
Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't mean...
Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
Oh, what did he say?
It looks like the kid knew.
This is one of those, like, silly things Ace Attorney does all the time, where it's just like, yeah, Edgeworth's just hiding this really important fact about the case that, like, in real life, a lawyer would probably, like, go to jail for hiding this in a court case. But, cool.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, he was on death row for murder that he supposedly committed. But guess what? He didn't kill her.
Yeah, he knew her identity, and, he just didn't say anything. Like, don't like, I'm pretty sure the lawyers also are under oath when they're
Yeah, what the?
when they're talking to the court, so,
Oh my
you know.
god. He knew her identity, her true identity from the get go.
No way. But then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But I thought she died 5 years ago.
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see...
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
Has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder. Yeah, I just gotta point out, like, knowing that she's that person, that does mean everything she said up till now has been a lie. So, it kind of matters.
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious.
What an obvious strategy. Pointing out the most important flaw in her testimony that completely invalidates everything she said this far. Pathetic.
You fool. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. Even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What? I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion?
God, this case is giving me a headache.
What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see, thought I was winning. Somehow he's turned it around on me.
I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten.
Defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. Who's saying that? That wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict. Okay, I had a feeling it might have been him, but...
Okay. I think we've heard enough. Empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No, just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
To me,
the rashness of youth, how charming.
it's coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Humphrey? Diamond? Seems like a valid motive.
I'd say so. Everyone would do something for money.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd kill my sister for $5.
Yeah, I mean, I'd believe it.
What is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke?
If so, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Faye? Oh, that was the rashness of youth. Oh, that actually was rashness of youth. What's your point? Okay, actually was okay. That was it was not that. So we're gonna.
That sucks.
I saved not that far before that, so it's not good. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I just wish there was like some way to cover energy during a trial in this game. Or in any of these games. Okay, great. So murdering your own sister. Okay, so it wasn't the diamond. That makes sense.
What motive would the witness have for murdering?
The trunk. Doug's all you tell her this time the whole truth must out.
So I guess that might be it because they were gonna confess. So maybe to keep her quiet.
Yeah, maybe, because maybe the idea was she was gonna confess about the whole diamond kidnapping thing, and that's why Valerie.
I think maybe because like she became a police officer, she became more ethical, and so she wanted to, you know, clear the air.
She was a police officer when they did the thing in the first place.
Oh yeah, when they did the thing. Okay. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess yeah, maybe she was new. You know. Yeah. Well, I guess
detective.
I still think like I still stick to my point that you know like she would like Dahlia would not want her sister to reveal the truth. So I mean I could see that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. Well, Falls just got out of prison. After 5 years. um, or they like got it. I don't know. So I think he was gonna yeah, I think she was gonna like confess to him or like try to like get him off by like confessing the truth, the crime, and all that stuff. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, and I don't see what else it would have been. So, seems like the most logical choice. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. He told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There's a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia left. Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie to keep her mouth shut permanently.
A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. Well, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well, I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf?
Oh my god.
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Bring on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. No, it won't. We know that already. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money, so I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister. Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
Huh. If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We've still got the info. That ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kid. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby.
I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is her best shot, Mia. That's her secret. So, it's kidnapped. Ransom, diamond, finish your shot. Mr. Falls. Okay. Let's try to kill me. Trip me off. Once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. That's not that bad. Just gonna change my identity to life. Okay.
It's the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about the staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is.
I've just got to prove that kidnapping was a hoax. Yeah. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped. Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship? Yes. As a tutor. You were tutoring him, Mr. Falls? No. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me. That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14.
He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. That dude can barely speak proper English. You sure you wanted him as a tutor? Come on.
Yeah, right.
The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see.
Quite a clever fellow, that Mr. Falls. Did I hear him right? You just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow? I'm actually gonna save. I don't think I'll take any damage during the pressing, but you never know.
Doesn't Hoyt.
Yeah, exactly. Here, the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million. $2 million? It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk. $2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that.
The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual.
By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape.
There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. Only one entrance to the mountain. It was ensuring his safety. Yeah, there's one entrance, but that also means one exit. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Falls is. Yeah, right. It was all your plan. Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain, and that was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but actually, that saved my life. What do you mean? You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow, I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him, was to save me. I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well.
Wait. I'm curious, because if he pushed her, look, he's right above the rocks. So if he pushed her off, wouldn't she just hit the rocks?
I think that's just perspective. I think they're above the river. Actually, wait, they're towards the... let's go to the map. So they're... just my... I don't know. Okay, I don't think you see my mouse cursor. But they are a little bit... They're pretty close.
I see your mouse. I see your mouse.
Oh, you do? Okay, it doesn't show up on
Yes.
screen. But they are like right around the
Oh, that
towards the
midsection where the X crosses.
yeah, kind of, because you can see in
Okay.
this image that the broken part of the bridge is like right behind them.
Okay.
So I think
Okay, yeah, that makes
it's
sense. Okay, so I
possible
guess
they
it is
might
a.
be kind of above the rocks, but I think I do think it's just perspective. But they probably are. They are probably close, but I don't think that's relevant here.
Gotcha. Okay.
As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin. A bloodthirsty grin? Ooh. I want to know what that's like. And in the next instant...
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run, and just one little shove from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. I was from again. And that's why you hid your identity. Yes, I only told my sister. Valerie Hawthorne, eh? Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years. I want to say legally?
Yeah, like on record. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't know. Sounds pretty illegal to me if you ask me. All this shit that. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again. And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right? Yes. My sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of. That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all the paperwork would have been impossible. He was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I killed her? There's no way I could. Okay. Okay, contradiction time. So kidnapped, ransom price is a raw diamond. Sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. That's not true. Uses ransom Dahlia lost over 5 years ago. I don't think we have anything that says that's not
Yeah.
true.
Wait, why was it not true?
They had the diamond. I thought that was when he told the story, I thought they had the diamond, not her. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, because it was in the backpack, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then it was lost.
Because Dahlia had the diamond when she jumped off.
Yeah, but I think that wasn't like we don't have evidence of that.
No, we don't. We don't.
Yeah,
have
so
evidence of that.
I don't think we can contradict this then because we don't.
No. No, I don't think that we can. But that is the case. We have nothing for this now. Wait, let me look at profiles. Yeah, and that profiles.
Because I think that was just from the story that
yeah, that he told us.
Falls said. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably come up, but we have nothing for it at the moment. After committing the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. I think that's actually true. Yeah. That's Mr. Falls trying to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. We don't have anything from that, right? Yeah, okay. Took me off the bridge from behind, it survived by their street. And up again. kidnapped by Mr. Falls. As a purse was raw diamond, Sister Valerie brought it to the witch. I'm not seeing anything else like contradicting that. Lost Eagle River 5 years ago. Oh, okay. Okay, so Lost Eagle River 5 years ago. So maybe that is what I have to present here, because that's basically saying, like, if it was lost, if Valerie had the diamond, why was it lost in the river? Because Valerie didn't go into the river, only Dahlia did.
Can you repeat that? Cut you off. If that last statement.
Oh, I'm saying because so it lost the Eagle River 5 years ago. So maybe that's our point here. Because if Valerie brought the diamond, how did she lose the diamond in the river? If Valerie had the diamond, Dahlia is the one that fell off.
Hmm.
So I think that's what we have to present here.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything else here anyway. But okay, okay, I guess I was wrong. Don't ask me to confirm your facts. Sorry. Okay, so we've seen this. Okay. Interesting. Arm. From behind. I just don't understand. The only thing I can think of is that thing we talked about with him not being able, them being like towards the back of the bridge, but like I don't even think that's relevant here. I'm gonna go through this one again. Well, you hit your identity. Yes, my sister. Yeah. I want to million. What? Charlotte, you let go of me. Okay, yeah. Those days turned away, but Mr. Pulse turned to grab me as well. Turned away, but the bridge is out. Maybe that's what they're getting at? Be like, how could she have even... But I don't know. Okay, so I guess we'll try... Oops. Not holding. Pressing again. It's so interesting, these cases where you really don't have too many points of, too many pieces of evidence to work with. Like, obviously Attorney's Badge hasn't come up, probably won't. I mean, you never know, obviously there's... Yeah, but it's just like we have 8 pieces of evidence that we just use over and over again. Okay, so it's exactly what I was saying. You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
Mr. Falls made me take a fall.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible. Impossible? I asked the court to recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed...
Wait.
It's what you said!
Oh, wait. No, but see, my thought was because he was the furthest back.
Yeah. He was.
He was the furthest back, so if he pushed her from behind, he's pushing her towards the middle.
Well, she's saying she turned and tried to run away. And so it was after that.
Oh, she turned and ran away from Val.
Yeah. And that's why I presented this in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like,
Okay, I misinterpreted. So I was right, but yeah, I still misinterpreted what she meant by like he pushed me from behind. Okay,
Yeah,
at least I misinterpreted like the direction she was going. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
But then she did get the yeah. It's funny. Them being over the rocks did end up being relevant. Okay. Instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. Most certain death. I can swim in rocks. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Those rocks may not have been there.
Yeah.
Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. You know, there's crustal movements. It would have been shaped differently. I don't know.
Yeah. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. Small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this? You see,
Take a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What? What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mention it, I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. You can't be serious. Order in the court.
Seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. That's I'm gonna have to prevent something soon.
What?
I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible.
Ridiculous. What's so impossible about that?
Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Let's see. Taking another witness. Yeah. Does it contradict the court record? Where was that? Another witness 5 years ago. At least, okay. That bridge where we're at. I don't know what they're talking about. Fell from bridge. Nobody. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at a fucking loss, dude.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, what are they talking about?
So you're saying essentially he wouldn't have been able to throw her from the side.
Is it because it's too tall?
Oh wait. Yeah, it looks like there's side row. So how would she fall? She would have had to like fall in through it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Like she's too tall for that, or too big, or too tall. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I think it's just the side things are too tall in general.
Yeah, the side netting. So I don't know.
Yeah, and the netting.
So is it?
So it's just like not a thing. Okay. Know that. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Okay. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
Let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. Ah. But more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range.
I just imagine he would have been struggling for like 3 to 5 whole minutes. And she could have shot him multiple times by then.
Yup. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Order, order. What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this?
Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river.
Oh, then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river?
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. Diamond? 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond.
No, it can't be.
Yes. Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping.
That's a greedy-ass 14-year-old.
Yeah, right? At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack.
Why, that's simply ridiculous.
Order, order, order.
Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old.
Okay, I think with that, we will see how this plays out next time.